Thursday, and it's a beautiful day today. It's T. Waldron here on the East Coast with my cat Pumpkin. She is a British Shorthair and she's 16 years old. I just wanted to share with you this really cute calendar I picked up yesterday, and it was 70% off. So I was really excited. I had to go to Staples to get some office supplies. I was out of printer ink. Does anybody here ever run out of one color printer ink and then they have to buy the whole package? It's crazy. It's so expensive, printer ink. So I try not to print anything. I try to go digital. But anyway, I wanted to share this beautiful calendar with you because it's throwback. It's throwback images from, like, it looks like maybe the 40s, I'm guessing. Yeah, I don't know, it doesn't say. But these are the U.S. national parks, and I thought, this is really cool. Those are so pretty. Look at that. Look at that image. I'm sure, hopefully you can see it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're going to get to this month. It is, while we're still in April, we're going to do, oh, wow, this is Cuyahoga Valley in Ohio. Ohio, look at that beautiful imagery. I just love it. Okay, usually when I buy calendars too, I try to get ones that I can, after the year is over, I like to be able to cut the image and then frame it. But this one you can't because the image goes over half the page. So the page ends here, and so this would get cut off. So these I'm just going to have to enjoy while they're in season, while it's the month of whatever. So great calendar. I love it. I can't wait to hang that up. I just picked that up yesterday. And as I said, it was $17, but it was 70% off. So what a great deal. Anyway, here we are. And I've been reading to you from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. If you're new to her, she is a metaphysician who self-published this book in 1925. And this is a collection of all her works, which she didn't, you know, the book I think I'm talking about is maybe about 50 pages. I really should count. Oh, actually, there's a portion of it in here. So let's see. Yeah, so it's, okay, so 78 pages. That's not a huge book, and it's just packed full of knowledge. So, and good morning if you're just joining us. So I'm reading to you from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. We were talking about our mind. So good morning if you just joined us. The subconscious mind is like steam. It's pure power. The superconscious mind is the God mind. And there's one more. Oh, conscious. Conscious is our day-to-day mind. That's how we operate. That's how we get through life. That's our senses. We see, we touch, we hear, we taste, we smell. Drinking your coffee in the morning, getting up out of bed when you're tired, that's your conscious mind. Those voices in your head that you're probably listening to all day, which you may not even realize, that's your conscious mind directing your subconscious. So when we realize that, we have the power to see what we're, first hearing what we're listening to, hearing what we tell ourselves, and then responding and maybe changing that. Good morning. Caffeine or no caffeine? That is such a great question. Good morning, Booger Man and Alma. Good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, what do you do? Do you do caffeine or no caffeine? I tried to do no caffeine, and I just couldn't do it. I tried, because you're supposed, like, there were different, you know, health gurus out there say, oh, you know, caffeine, you should avoid it. And I guess I was trying to do that, and I did it for, I think, like 6 months. And I was at work one day and I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, and I think I also do no cream as well. I do a little splash of protein shake in my coffee. And what do you guys do? Do you drink coffee or tea or something else? Oh, caffeine. Yes. Yes. I agree. Thank you. In fact, I'm going to grab mine right now because it's over here. Hi, Pumpkin. Don't jump. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So this is a little, I do a plain coffee with a splash of like a protein shake in it, and it's delicious. So yeah, cheers to you. Grab your coffee. So as I was saying, there's 3 parts of our mind. The subconscious is like the steam. It's like electricity. It doesn't have a mind. It goes where we direct it. And then your conscious mind is how we operate every day. How we, you know, get up, we go to work, we do whatever we've got to do, and we respond to our environment through our conscious mind. And then our superconscious mind is our God mind, is our intuition. It's our I consider it the soul, and she doesn't say that, but that's where I'm seeing it. Good morning if you're just joining us. Oh, hi, Vander. Thank you for joining us. And I appreciate Alma and Booker Man for hanging out. Where are you guys tuning in from today? I love to see. I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. And we get people from all over the world and all over the U.S. It's really exciting. I love that. I'm reading to you from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. I just like to read like a little excerpt, and then we can, talk about it. So she talks about the 3 parts of the mind. And then she says, many people are in ignorance of their true destinies and are striving for things and situations which do not belong to them. Right, Pumpkin? That's right. That's right. They do. And they would only bring failure and dissatisfaction if attained. So many of us are just kind of in the matrix. We're in the mode of, we get up, we go to work. It's like wash, rinse, and repeat. We're in that mode. We are from the East Coast, are we? Right near New York. I don't want to say too much because there's a lot of creepers out there. I'm sure you guys aren't, but you never know. Okay, for example, a woman came to me. So I like the way she treats people. She calls herself a metaphysician. And again, this is Florence Scovel Shinn. She says, for example, a woman came to me and asked me to speak the word that she would marry a certain man with whom she was very much in love. She called him A.B. I replied that this would be a violation of the spiritual law, but that I would speak the word for the right man, the divine selection, the man who belonged to her by divine right. I added, if AB is the right man for you, you can't lose him, and if he isn't, you will receive his equivalent. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, USA, absolutely. Yep, right near New York City. I'm glad you're in the USA. Cheers. Wherever you are. That's great for tuning in. I appreciate that. So she said, if AB is the right man, you can't lose him, and if he isn't, you'll receive his equivalent. She saw AB frequently, but made no headway with the friendship. One evening she called and said, do you know, for the last week, AB has not seemed so wonderful to me. I replied, maybe he is not the divine selection. Another man might be the right one. And soon after that, oh, hi, Chastity. Oh, you're turning in for day 3. Cheers, Chastity. Thanks. Okay, she saw AB frequently, but no headway was made in the friendship. One evening she called and said, do you know, for the last week, AB hasn't seemed so wonderful to me. I replied, maybe he's not the divine selection. Another man may be the right one. Soon after that, she met another man who fell in love with her at once and who said she was his ideal, which is like, that's so cool. In fact, he said all the things that she always wished AB would say to her. She remarked, it's quite uncanny. She soon returned his love and lost all interest in AB. And this shows the law of substitution. A right idea was substituted for the wrong one, and therefore no loss or sacrifice was involved. Isn't that interesting? Hey, Vander. Oh. It's only just you and me. It's okay, Vander. People watch this later. Don't worry. I don't take it personally. Guess what? I used to really care about this kind of stuff. And thank you for being concerned, but it's all good. And I kind of adopted the philosophy, what you think of me is none of my business. So if people tune out, if it's not their jam, it's okay. I just hope that, these messages land on the right people at the right time. And you're here. That's all that matters. And Chastity. Hey, Chastity. So, and Pumpkin. So, yeah, so I just like to read little excerpts from her book because she goes through and she counsels people, and she bases her teachings on the Hermetic laws. And I don't know if you know them, but they're very powerful because she calls it the game of life and how to play it. And if we follow the rules, the Hermetic laws, then we can maneuver through life and have a fun time and be successful and get the things we want. So it does take practice, though. It's not an instant thing. I've been working on this for like years now. Not that specifically, but just loving myself and being good to myself. I don't know if that's important to you guys, but taking time for yourself and doing hard things when they don't feel good, that's self-love. You can also do nice things like massages or pedicures or whatever. But if you go to the gym or you eat healthy, you choose an apple instead of a cookie, or maybe choose not to have a snack and have a drink of water instead if you're full already, So deciding how you can be good to yourself is such a gift. And like, if you put the time and energy into paying attention to yourself, that's right, Pumpkin, then you're gonna slowly shift how you think. You gonna jump? Come on, jump over there. Sometimes she'll jump across. It's really fun. Come on, ready? But she's also a cat, so she doesn't do it on command. Huh? Come on, jump over. Fractal. I got her a second cat because she's 16, and last year she was starting to slow down, and I was really worried she wasn't gonna, hang in there. There you go. Come on. Good job. There she is. Okay. So so she used to belong to a priest, so I put a little cross there in her little area so she would feel at home. But anyway, ooh, spilled my coffee. But anyway, so you really just have to take time for yourself and do things for you. And sometimes it feels good and sometimes it doesn't, and it's okay. Whatever you do, just be mindful about it. Sometimes we go through life on autopilot, so I like to sort of be focused on certain goals and try to follow through on that. And I hope these words help you, and I hope you have a great day. And if you like self-growth content and you want to, be your best self, then please like and subscribe, because that's what my whole channel is about. And I hope you have a great day. All right, so cheers to you. Stay hydrated and stay happy. All right, and you don't have to stay happy. Stay healthy, though. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you hanging in there, Vander and Chastity. Bye.